Welcome, calligraphy cats. Welcome to your final exam. Come on over, I want to show you what you would have done in class for your final exam if we were together. These are calligrams. You would have done a large-scale calligram, which is an image made out of words. This calligram, this student made, is by Picasso, one of Picasso's paintings. It's a blue man playing the guitar. The text that she wrote was up to her. I actually don't know what the text is, but maybe the text are the lyrics of a song about the blues or something, a song about maybe something sad. It's not a very happy piece. The original by Picasso is not very happy. It's somewhat depressing in a way. It could be poetry. It could be a chapter from a book that you like, but the text that you use will relate to the meaning of the image. This one, the famous artwork is either by Warhol, Andy Warhol, or it could even be by Banksy or perhaps Shepard Fairey. It's a hand holding a cupcake. The text that she used here relates to the image. So maybe the text is about something sweet, maybe about dessert. This one is another one by Picasso, a face, an abstract face. And again, look at how the artist use the guidelines. They're not just straight across like in the background of this one. She's actually curving it around the hair. In this one, she didn't get to finish. This project would have taken about 3 to 4 weeks in class, and she took about 3-4 weeks to work on it, and she couldn't finish all the empty spaces. But look at the design of all the guidelines. You get to make up your own guidelines, and I'll show you how to do that. In class, we would have used a projector. We would have projected your famous artwork. You're going to choose a famous artwork to create into a calligram. You would have projected that onto the paper, onto the large size paper, and then you would have filled in. If you don't have a projector at home, that's fine. Just try your best to outline the different shapes to the best of your ability. I won't be grading you on. If you're going to do a face and it turns out looking like a monkey, I won't mark you down, okay? So try your best working with freehand drawing. And the artwork you may choose, it's possible that you don't really need any drawing skills to do that. These are large though. You won't be doing it on a piece of computer paper because when you fill it in with words, I won't be able to read the image if it's so small. So something medium to large size. So one way you could do that, and I did that here, is use some Trader Joe's bags. I took one Trader Joe's bag or a Vons bag, any type of paper bag. Okay, Trader Joe's. I cut off the bottom. And then I cut that in half and taped the bottom half to the top half, and then the empty side, the blank side, is what you can work on. Now you may use pencils, whatever you have at home, pencils, markers, colored pencils. And here are some examples. Take a look at this one. This is an artist that I found on the internet. Reminds me of La Virgen de Guadalupe. It also reminds me of Sandro Botticelli, famous 13th, 14th century painting of the birth of Venus. Very reminiscent. It just reminded me of that, even though it may not be particularly referencing it directly. What do you think this is made out of? It's a calligram, so you're right, it's made out of words. If we zoom in here, look at the face is made out of a whole bunch of words. I don't know what words they are, I don't know what the text is, but look at how she used the strings of the hair as her guidelines. Notice how the shadow around the chin is darker. Maybe she used a darker pen, maybe she went over the letters a little bit more. The lips are dark. The lips, look at, that's one guideline. They're tall, skinny letters. The face, really small. Let me lay these out so you can see this is a series of calligrams that this artist created, and it probably did not take her 2 weeks to create. It probably took her a month or 2 for each one. Hey, you don't have to go this detailed. I'm not expecting you to go this detailed. But if you have the time and you're interested, you could do something this crazy and awesome. Okay, so you will choose a famous artwork, draw it out on a piece of paper, large scale piece of paper, and start to fill it in with text, the text of your choice. How can you start this? Take a look at these examples. This is the Mona Lisa. How did I find this? I went on Google and I typed in Mona Lisa outline. This is the key word that's going to get you images that'll work with this kind of project. So, Mona Lisa outline. This is what I would be expecting for your guidelines. Take a close-up look of how I curved the guidelines around her forehead, around her chin, down her neck and towards her chest, the wavy lines for her hair. And then what I would do as, obviously it's gonna be much larger, I would fill in with the words. I'm not looking for something like that. If you do that, it will not look like a face. It'll look like the silhouette of a face. There's another famous artist, Monet. You type in Monet outline and you can get something that looks like this. How easy would it be to fill in all these different shapes with words, with text? Picasso, another one by Picasso. Picasso outline. You get that image, you try your best to draw it out. Again, I'm not looking for perfection. And then you fill in. Here's Van Gogh outline. Outline. Type in outline and you'll get images that look like this. Maybe some of you have seen this one, Edvard Munch's The Scream. You type in The Scream outline, you'll get something like this. Try your best to draw it out and then fill it in. If you don't have colored pencils or pens, it'll all be black and white, but you can still do some amazing things with black and white with just a pencil or just a pen, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, you have 2 weeks to complete this. This project is 100 points. All your other challenges have been 50 points. This one will be 100 since you have 2 weeks. It will be due on the 24th. Next Sunday is the 17th. The week after that is when it's due on the 24th, Sunday the 24th. Here, as always, are what I am expecting. Medium to large sized scaled calligram of a famous artwork. And I showed you some examples to get you started. High quality photos, okay? No blurry photos. 3 to 4 sentence description of what you did, what image did you do, what famous artwork did you do, and why did you choose that artwork, and what text did you choose, and why did you choose that text to include it inside your famous piece. Let's rock and roll, guys. 2 weeks, your time starts now. Bye.